welcome to this week's episode of Properties and Pints, where we educate home buyers and sellers one pint at a time.
Today we're at Ice House right on
And
Elden
we're
Street.
together again.
Yeah, we're together again. We're back.
Episode.
It's
Yay.
back. The chemistry. So we're at Ice House Cafe right off Elden Street. Old building. I think it was built in what 19.
Turn of the century.
Turn of the century. Turn of the century. It has been a drugstore. It's been boarding house, doctor's office, and a gentleman's club. So yeah, but speaking of old buildings, this is Rachel. She's
not an old building.
She's not an old building.
She lives in
She lives in an old building. I think it's 118 years old.
Approximately 118 years old, and we bought it 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago.
And so there's so much romance about living in a 100-year-old house. They're always so cool. They have interesting architectural things. So obviously there's pros and cons. So you want to share a few of those?
Yeah, prior to living in Herndon, I had lived in apartments and townhomes, and my boyfriend also lived in apartments and townhomes before that, and this is our first time. We were first-time home buyers, and it was interesting because you can't just go buy a historic house and expect to just move in. There are rules. Like if you live in a historic district, your house is also in the historic district, so you have to make sure that you find out. And a lot of times, it will, in our case, our real estate agent didn't know that it was an historic
Oh, so
district.
you weren't given a heads up?
No.
Like Scott and I were.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Well, I think it was maybe marked wrong online.
Maybe.
And so the information wasn't up to date.
And so for instance, I know Mike, and so you wanted to put on a deck, and you can't just go, oh, I'm going to put on a deck. There
Yeah.
are you have to go to the historical.
Yeah, and not only that, you have to go and get things approved
Right.
from the town.
From the town and the historical, or no?
Well, no, just from the historical preservation board.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if you're just like replacing windows.
So, windows and roofs are a big stickler because they change the look of a building a lot.
And
So-
obviously, that technology has progressed
Right.
since your house
Yeah.
was built. However, what
Yeah,
happened?
and so with the historic house, the idea is to keep everything pretty much the same as when it, in the same condition as when it was originally built. So sometimes, depending on the historic district, they will not approve new or modern windows, even though they might look.
Energy efficient too.
Exactly.
We don't have that.
Yeah.
So that adds some cost in your repairs and replacements.
Yeah. So it is good to know, although if you're going to buy like a really adorable looking house, that you need to be prepared for any costs that it might accrue and know your like historic rules.
Right.
Yes.
Because I do know that sometimes you can live in a 100-year-old house that's not part of the
Right.
historic society, and that is outside. But you're in an adorable house in a historic, cute district.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, and even going online and just educating yourself and finding out you might want to paint your house pink,
Mhm.
but that's not an approved color.
Right.
So you need to make sure that you look online and see what you can find out. Go to like the local town and ask them, where's the book? There's definitely a book on like approved colors, approved siding.
And that's very similar to a new construction neighborhood that has HOAs. It's just a different
It's
set
like a
of
town
rules.
HOA.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right.
So,
And what's something that obviously that you love about living in an old house?
so Mike and I both really enjoy just the character of an old house. Not everything is level.
Floors are a little slanted.
No, and actually in our house, there's like a half-inch difference,
Yeah.
and so you could
Right.
literally roll a ball and it'll go one way or the other in our house.
Right.
Doors don't stay open.
Right. In fact, it's actually a really funny story because one of our rooms upstairs, we have very small rooms, but the rooms that we have, my one dog, she likes to go into the guest bedroom. Well, the door, it doesn't stay open. It actually, because the floor is unlevel, it closes. So sometimes she actually locks herself in the bedroom. And we're like, where's Rosie? She's up in the
She's
bedroom.
in the guest bedroom.
Yes. So
Now, any hauntings?
no, actually, that was one of the first things when we moved into the house I was a little bit afraid of because my boyfriend went on a trip and it was our first week in the house and he had to go on a work trip and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be in this old house by myself. I'm getting used to everything, and it was the eerie part is that everything is eerily quiet in there.
Okay.
Nothing, no weird sounds,
Right.
no creaks in the night, no bumps.
So if they're there, they're friendly.
The
yeah,
family
and I
is-
mean that's why I figured they liked us, so they're not gonna bother
Yeah,
us.
It's all good fun.
Yeah.
You guys didn't paint the house pink, so.
Right,
they were
exactly,
Right.
exactly. We did do a little bit of back research on the house. That's the other part that's really fun about having an old house is you kind of want to know who lived in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we found out that our house was originally bought by a lady named Lucy Lane Thompson,
Ooh,
and that was pretty fun.
that's fun.
Yeah,
And when, like, a long time
Did she
a
ago?
long time ago.
Was it a store? Was it anything significant? Or was it just like-
That I don't know. I want to
What
say she
about
was like a
her?
teacher
Okay.
or something. I can't remember. But
And another thing we forgot to mention at the opening is Rachel is going to own a little business in town called the Elden Street Tea Shop, which is coming soon.
coming soon.
So it's been really fun watching the evolution of that process. Just like we
Yeah.
learn about the beer industry, we're learning about the tea industry too. So keep your eye out for the Elden Street Tea Shop. All right. Well, what are we drinking here? Now, first of all, we're in this cool sidebar at
Yeah.
Ice House where I hear you guys tell me there's this fantastic happy
Yes.
hour.
Great happy.
Yeah.
I think it's like dollar oysters.
$5 burgers.
$5 burgers.
Nice.
dollar
So
oysters.
come.
Yeah, it's a
come.
great place.
And the character is awesome.
Live jazz band. I think
And
it's
Dan's the
7.
man, the
And
bartender.
Dan.
Dan, the bartender,
Yeah.
is the guy I have yet to meet.
Uh,
I am drinking Solace IPA, and it's great. We've been to Solace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking the Lost Rhino Kolsch. It's delicious.
I have the Brew Republic Oatmeal Stout at
Where's
Woodbridge.
Brew? Oh, Woodbridge.
Woodbridge,
Right.
yeah.
We've got to get down.
We got to get down there. It's
Yeah.
probably next trip.
Well, cheers, Rachel. Thanks so much
Cheers.
for
Thanks
coming.
thanks for educating us.